One of the great advantages of digital drawing versus pencil and paper is the strategic use of layers to make it simple to update the rendering as your design develops, or make multiple versions of your drawing to show the full potential of your idea. In this video of a proposed retail arcade and courtyard, we will first study how to quickly add hand-drawn life and energy to Rhino wireframes. Then we'll swap out 9 different versions of courtyard events to demonstrate the flexibility of the concept to the client. As with most of the wireframes I work from, we built only as much as we needed to get the basic dimensions and proportions right, then imported the view into Procreate and began designing the details by hand. A great trick taught to me by my friend and rendering genius Louis Blanc is to use different colors to keep different layers of information clear at this early stage. Before I get too far, I create a very crude foreground layer of black to study the basic lighting effect of a bright courtyard as seen through a shaded arcade. Once it's created, I can keep playing with the layer opacity to vary this effect. With the architecture roughly sketched in, it's time to develop the entourage. Those of you who have watched my other videos know that I am not a purist about tracing entourage when it can save time and add a certain realism to the most important parts of the drawing, especially the ones up close. So here I found an image of people at a sidewalk cafe at just the right angle, and I imported it at a very low opacity, and I'm tracing it with a kind of scruffy pencil line to make it look spontaneous and lively. Earlier, I had made some blobs to indicate shoppers and pedestrians in the middle distance, so now I'm going over them with the same technique. Back to the architecture now, with a similar sketchy pencil stroke, but this time a little heavier than the one I used on the entourage to create some depth, and so the building elements stand out. To be honest, my figure drawing isn't so great, so this super sketchy technique gives me a great way to hide my lack of figure drawing talent. With the entourage pretty much done for now, I go back to the round brush and the soft airbrush to quickly wash in some basic tones and finish this first and very loose phase of the drawing. When they saw the drawing, the architect thought the level of sketchiness was good, but asked if I could create different versions of the view to show a bunch of different activities in the courtyard, so they could show their client what a flexible and fun place this would be. So we brainstormed 9 different options for the courtyard events, and the second part of this video shows you how I sketched those options, starting with the swings. In all of these, just notice how I use an opaque white brush to help me visualize the new entourage. Then I go over that with pencil on a new layer. Then I often add some white airbrush at the bottom of the new layer group to make the new activity pop out from the background. I'll drop out now and let you just watch and enjoy the music, but I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and please subscribe to this channel to see more tutorials just like this.
Roger in a pickup has a packet on the horse, sees a docker with a bucket, just a ticket in a ticket. Silly Sally is pally with the crackers in the alley, she's a smacker and a whacker, wouldn't dally with a slacker. Sally keeping in her locker little packets for the docker, Jolly Roger looking pretty, just a sucker for a shocker. Jolly Roger in a pickup has a packet on the horse, sees a docker with a bucket, just a ticket in a ticket.